welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets for NFL Week 3. We gather here today to find winners, the best sports betting show on the platform here on YouTube because of the beautiful people on the other side of this screen. Drop a like, drop a like, drop a like. Keep the program afloat, heading in the right direction. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We have a hell of a show in store. How do we feel about NFL Week 3?
After Week 3, 17% of the NFL season will be completed.
That's fucked up, dude.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer.
I was excited. Now you brought me down, dude.
But we got 2 more weeks without buys. So you get 16 games for 4 weeks, the first 4 weeks, and a couple at the end.
We got to soak those in.
Soak them in, smoke it to the filter, watch every game. Don't leave any bets on the table.
All right, let's get into our first segment, as we always do on this NFL Sunday show, game picks.
5 game picks.
Some of our favorite game picks. Loop.
Yes.
We've been pretty good against the spread.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about the past. We only continue to move forward. However, the things...
You don't want to talk about the past, but let's talk about the past.
We've seen things. We feel things. Plums. Game number 1.
You love this game.
I do. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But we have Daniel Jones in the Indianapolis Colts. The last time they started 2-0, they won the Super Bowl. How are you? Now they take their first road game to nowhere else. How about to the Tennessee, Nashville, to play a team in the Tennessee Titans, who are 0-9 against the spread in their last 9 home games.
And they're going against Indiana Jones, Danny Dollars, Danny Quarters.
Best show on turf.
Best show
Cam
on turf.
Ward.
Top of the world, 2-0.
Cam Ward went into Mile High, showed some life, showed some signs. The team showed some life. It wasn't just a dog, just a fucking, just getting smacked around, getting dogged, bent over a barrel. Mile High, I would say, has to be one of the toughest places to play in your first career start. They covered for us. Then they come home.
Skin of their teeth.
There was obviously
Inch or a mile.
There was obviously some adjustments made in the season opener for the LA Rams. It was a close game. Titans were winning at halftime, but they kind of lost sight, lost track. The coaching on the Tennessee Titans sideline is a little sketchy right now. It scares me. They're still obviously trying to figure out probably a million things well above our pay grade. However,
Not true.
However, the Indianapolis Colts now getting taken out of their own home and having to try now on the road.
Yep.
I feel like some things get altered. Some things change. Some new obstacles. Some new challenges.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like the classic without giving away the pick, unless you want to just give it away.
We're taking the Titans plus 4.5.
It seems like a classic spot to buy low and sell high.
Yeah,
you know what I
put on
mean?
the suit and tie.
But I will say,
Call us the Wolf of Wall Street.
I spent weeks 1 and 2 sweating out the Titans.
Yeah.
And
Both
although
times.
they covered by a half a point week 1, neither game I was enjoying myself. Neither game did I feel good about. And I will say,
But those are the best ones.
if they fuck me this week,
Never again.
I'm not never again, but I'm
until
taking a
next
break.
Yeah.
I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
Okay? If we lose this time, I need a little Titans break.
Do you know how sick it would be, though, if the Titans win outright?
Yeah.
How poetic would that be? I said it before, I'll say it again.
I wouldn't be shocked.
That Cam Ward gets his first win and hands the first loss to the hottest team in the NFL.
Does this fit your favorites over a certain point have won, what is it, every game? Over 4.5?
Yeah, favorites of 4.5 points or more thus far in the NFL season are 12-0 straight up.
Yep. So dogs got to start barking at some point.
Look, it's an in-division home dog.
I know.
Too.
I know that well.
Which is like another trend that points you
I know all the
towards
divisions.
closing your eyes. This spread has creeped up in the direction, which does not shock us towards the Colts, because why wouldn't you bet the Colts on a short line,
Indiana
short number?
Jones.
Here we are at now getting 4.5. It was at 3.5, now 4.5. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to grab our sack, and we're going to take the Titans plus 4.5.
Yep.
We rode the Colts week 1 and week 2.
Yep. Let's stay 3-0 in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go to the next game.
Game number 2, another in-division game, another short spread. Another 2 teams that need a win.
Look, if you tuned in to the early week leans, this is why you now tune in
to the real stuff.
The NFL best picks,
the
our game
hardcore,
picks, our
stuff.
favorite picks of the NFL week, because I'm changing my side. Earlier in the week, was Jacksonville Jaguars. I looked in the mirror all week. I did not sleep this week.
You did look in the mirror a lot.
I spent a lot of
Hair's getting
hours in the lab. The Houston Texans are not going 0-3 in the AFC South. The last 10 games, they've been underdogs to the AFC South. They're 8-2 straight up. CJ Stroud, season on the line. I'm selling my stock with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I bought in. I'm now buying out. Give me the Houston Texans plus 1.5. Give me the Houston Texans money line. They're walking out of Jacksonville after the things I saw last week. I don't have a lot of confidence in the Jags on the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I love the Texans D against this Jags team. I love the Texans D against Trevor Lawrence. They looked good against Baker Mayfield. D'Amico Ryans got the boys buzzing on D, although they're 0-2. But they're 0-2. They lost a 5-point game and a 1-point game to the Rams and to the Buccaneers. That is
pretty good games.
Two pretty good teams and two pretty good games.
Yeah.
Stroud is 3-1 versus the Jags in his career. I think the Texans are still a better team. I think they're playing for their lives.
Yep.
I like the Texans.
Look, at the end of the day, when you look at both sides of the football, we get the Jags going against the Texans defense, which I love that matchup. We get the Texans going against the Jags defense, and I love that matchup. And at the end of the day, that's what it fucking boils down to. The trenches on both sides of the line of scrimmage. Both sides point towards the Texans. I can't believe they're a dog. It's probably because a lot of people are going to be taking that short home favorite in division. It's not easy to win a road game in division.
Playing
but
for
when
their
the
lives.
season's on the line.
Also, I mean, they're a 4th and 10 scramble from Baker Mayfield away from beating the Bucs and being 1-1. So maybe that line would have been flipped.
Yep. Give us the Texans on the money line.
Game number 3. Broncos-Chargers. Another in-division game.
Another reason why.
Every game so far this NFL season has
Another
been played
reason
within the
why.
division.
Another reason why you tune back in. I'm flipping. I'm switching.
You've been back and forth on this game all week.
Yeah, which pains me.
I know.
It really hurts
I know.
me. Look, NFL Week 3 is a must-win week. NFL Week 3 is the biggest week of the NFL season because the difference between 2-1 and 1-2 are light years away.
Yep.
It's light years away.
Yep.
You're either climbing out of a hole and now your back's against the wall and the whole season script has flipped, or you're taking steps in the right direction.
Yep.
And you're 2-1 and it's moved forward. The only way out is through. And right now for Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos, you cannot play catch up and let a division rival start the year 3-0.
No.
3-0.
Yeah, Chargers are now the favorites to win the division.
It makes sense. The Chiefs,
Dead.
0-2.
Yeah, well, not dead.
Raiders, no one's home.
Nope.
This game,
this game in the standings at the end of the year could be a big difference maker.
and I see a lot of people jumping under the covers with the Chargers and Justin Herbert, because why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just talking about two teams that the Texans have lost to. Well, let's talk about the two teams that the Chargers have beaten.
Mm-hmm.
On the road in Brazil, fluke shit everywhere. They skinny out against the Chiefs team who doesn't appear to have a lot of weapons or a lot of things going at the moment.
Can't call it a bad win.
It's not a bad win, but at the moment,
I know.
it's a massive win. I mean, the Chiefs have beaten the Chargers 7 times in a row. Fantastic win. But the state of the Chiefs right now, then you go to game 2.
Yep.
The Chargers defense looked like the best defense in the NFL against Geno Smith.
Yeah.
He couldn't do anything.
Again, to be seen how big a win that Raiders win is. But the Chargers
That's
did
what
look
I'm
good
saying.
on both sides of the ball.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Justin Herbert right now, it looks like one of the most dialed quarterbacks in the NFL.
On and
like I
off the
said.
field.
On and off the field. Madison Beer might be making a difference.
You were on her Instagram today. You like what you saw.
Dude, Madison Beer is unbelievable.
Yeah.
She is like,
Yeah.
she's very special.
Yeah, she is.
And
We're going to
anyone
find you
who-
someone like that. Don't worry, pal.
And anyone who tells you otherwise is lying to
agree.
your face.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of Instagram influencers and,
You would know.
And I would know. I spent a lot of time on
with
Instagram.
using that Zoom feature.
There's a lot of, but Madison Beer, she's in a league of her own. She's fucking incredible. And that's probably why we're seeing some unbelievable quarterback play from Justin Herbert that we've never honestly seen before. With the 3-headed monster of Keenan Allen, Lab McConkey, even Quentin Johnson decided to start catching balls after seeing Madison Beer.
Yes.
Look, With that being said, give me the Broncos +3. This is going to be a barn burner, fight to the death, down to a last field goal, whether if it's fucking Mr. McManus or Cam Dicker, the kicker. It's going to come right down. It's going to be coming right down.
Okay.
To the final play.
And I love the Broncos.
Sorry, your mother-in-law started speaking. I don't know what happened behind the camera.
I won't say anything. The Broncos' run D got crushed against the Colts. Might not have that problem with the Chargers. Chargers haven't figured the ground out yet.
I love that take.
Yeah.
And that's something I was thinking about. Because Amari and Hampton, if the weak point of the Broncos defense right now is, Jonathan Taylor rubbed his testicles across this D.
Career game.
Amari and Hampton, we have seen
Still yet to be seen.
nothing.
All right, let's get to the next game.
Now we travel to Soldier Field. A lot of narratives. A lot of anticipation, expectation. Whatever comes out of this game is going to make a massive dent in the National Football League.
A lot of two teams people love to talk about.
Luke, this is another one where I've been staring at the ceiling all week in bed at night.
Yep.
And it really pains me.
Yep.
I've flipped back and forth earlier in the week, loving one side, now feeling that the other side that I'm rolling with is the sharp side. I think there's going to be heavy amounts of fluke shit in this game.
Couple phone calls.
I don't think it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows. I don't think it's what people are going to be expecting. I think, setting the stage for this game, both defenses have not looked great.
Terrible. Two of the worst defenses in football.
This over-under is sitting at 50.5 for a reason.
Give me
Very
the
high.
over. Give me the over.
Look, week 1, week 2, Cowboys. They go against the Eagles. Eagles get the job done. Their offense looks great. Week 2, home opener, Jerry's World. Defense looks bad. Offense looks great.
Yep.
Russell Wilson throws 450 yards. Thank God for Brandon Aubrey. He has a third leg on him.
Imagine if the wind's behind Aubrey at Soldier Field.
80-yarder.
You might just take the touchback and bring the kicker out.
Hopefully he can hit over our 64.5 season-long
God,
field
we were
goal
close.
prop. I know, 64. Unbelievable. Then on the other side, the Bears make J.J. McCarthy look like the second coming.
Sky's falling.
Week 1, and then week 2, they then go to their division rival, Ben Johnson back in Detroit. They hang 50-plus on their head. I think in the National Football League, grown men have to get up and come out after being embarrassed, have to show some life at home the next week.
Yeah.
Everyone is out on the Bears. The public is on the side of the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have looked like the way better team through 2 weeks. The Bears have nothing going for them. However, this is one of those, I hate it. They're staring down the barrel of going 0-3. I can't believe I'm going to do it. I'm taking the worst team. I'm taking the more heartless, cowardly team. I'm taking the worst quarterback. I'm taking the worst defense. But for some reason, something is telling me that there's going to be fluke shit wins blowing around the Windy City, Chicago this weekend. Give me the Bears on the money line.
Let's see the graphic. Give me the Cowboys. You like that? You didn't see that coming, did you? Did you know that was coming?
No.
I can't sit on the couch with my Bears bet. I said the Titans weren't making me happy the first 2 weeks. There's just no way I'm going to watch this game and take the Bears, and the Cowboys are going to go up 14-3, and I'm going to think, what was I doing to myself? Give me the Cowboys, better team. I like the over too.
It's just such an uncharacteristic matchup. Like, when is the last time the Cowboys have traveled to Chicago? I just feel like there's something surrounding this game that it can't be this easy. This line flipped. The Bears were -1.5. Now they're +1.5. Everyone in bed is going with the Cowboys. Everyone's buying their tickets to get on the Cowboys train that's leaving town to go to Chicago. I just don't think. I think there's going to be something a brewing. I think DJ Moore has a massive game. I think DeAndre Swift in the run game, they have to maintain the football and clock management for Chicago. I think Rome Odunze continues to stay hot. And I think we see things from Caleb Williams because the Cowboys secondary.
From Caleb Williams, I'm sure.
I think the defense might show out a little bit against the Cowboys.
Okay, Bears are dead.
I know they
dead.
are.
Cowboys are good.
And that's why I'm taking them.
Good.
Give me the Bears.
We had to go head to head on one of these, and I'm not betting on the Chicago
Before
Bears.
we get to the 6-leg parlay, there was a couple other.
We got one more game to talk about.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we do,
yes.
dude.
Yes.
Sunday Night Football.
That whole Bears thing got me thrown off.
Yeah.
Threw me for
you
a
didn't
loop.
like seeing that loop pick in there.
It threw me for a loop.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We travel to America's Game of the Week. Carrie Underwood set the stage. Sunday Night Football in America, MetLife Field. 2-0-2 teams going head-to-head. 53 men, fight to the death. The Kansas City Chiefs taking a trip to Russell Wilson's house. Giants +6 right now as we stand. Loop, I want to go back to us talking about the Chiefs week 1 when we took the Chargers. I want to go back to week 2 when we took the Philadelphia Eagles. We talked about in both of those games how many times in the 2024 season did the Kansas City Chiefs skinny out of games by the hairs on their ass cheeks. Fluke shit wins.
All offseason, I told you the Chiefs aren't going to be the Chiefs. And you're like, but they have Mahomes. And now you want to act like you were on that the whole time. Don't give me that crap.
It is unbelievable.
We need to pull back our videos from late summer.
I'm just saying you can never count out Mahomes.
I know.
You still can't count
You know
him
what I
out.
always
It's
think
been
about?
2 fucking
I
weeks.
always think about there's a video, I think it was Tom Brady, where Max Kellerman is like pronouncing him dead after week 4, and then he went on to win like 5 more Super Bowls. And then when I think about the Chiefs in this situation, I'm scared.
How
It's
can the
scary.
Chiefs go 0-3?
It's scary. And then I was at my brother texting me like, you know, the Chiefs lose a game and he bets on their Super Bowl to win the Super Bowl. He's like, in January, Mahomes will be Mahomes and you're going to be bending the knee. And maybe he's right.
I'm not scared at all about this game.
No, me neither.
Not one bit.
No.
Everyone, Jimmy, Johnny, Joey, Billy, Bobby, Timmy, they're all taking the Chiefs. It does not matter what this spread was put at, what money lines were put at. Every parlay in America from sea to shining sea will be ending with the Kansas City Chiefs not to go 0-3.
Yeah.
This is a golden opportunity. Vegas is opening up the biggest, stretching all the way back. I might even get Tommy John trap of cheese and inviting all the mice, all the rats to come join in and just fuck that thing. Loop,
That was a graphic.
give us the Giants +6. Because there's no way in the world the Kansas City Chiefs go 0-3. Well, right now they're going on the road and we haven't seen a sign of life, a pulse, a heartbeat. I know they lose to the Chargers in Brazil. I know they lose to the Philadelphia Eagles at home. But if they win this game, I don't think it's by more than 6 points. This team is the king of skinning out of things. We saw great things on the offensive side of the football by the New York Giants. The Kansas City Chiefs, though the Giants might not have the best secondary in the world, they don't have great weapons. You're rocking and rolling with Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Mr. Thornton.
Yep.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
And I know Patrick Mahomes could take Uber Eats drivers and turn them into fucking Hall of Famers, but in this game, it's week 3. It still will not be a panic button. The Chiefs could go 0-5 and still be okay, I feel like. Like you said, Loop, until they're mathematically eliminated, there's always something for the Kansas City Chiefs. But in this scenario where it's the most bet on game of the week because it's Sunday Night Football, everyone is going to be taking the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's hard to react to everything you said. You talked for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to see it to believe it from the Chiefs. And I've actually seen something from the Giants thus far. 6 points. I feel like the Chiefs maybe do win, but I hope it's a close one. I like the Giants too.
Yeah, it's crazy how they went from such a low to such a high, but they still lost with the Giants because they looked so bad week 1.
Malik Neighbors, dog.
Yeah, sometimes that's how those in-division games go. Giants open up the season with 2 in-division games.
Yep.
And now they're going AFC West against the Kansas City Chiefs, comfort of their own home. Like we said, this is going to be massive momentum. All of Manhattan, all of New York is going to be buzzing around this game.
Can't wait.
Loop, those are our 5 game picks. Before we get to the 6-leg parlay, I'm sure people are probably going to be asking questions about some of the other games. I think that game in Minnesota, everyone's closing their eyes and taking the Vikings. I think I might rock and roll with Jake Browning, the team that cut him. I know the Bengals have the worst defense. However, I trust the quarterback play more so than Carson Wentz.
Trust the coach in Minnesota, though.
I know.
Trust the coach. You know how I feel about KOC.
Still a good coach, though, in Cincinnati.
All right. To be seen.
Maybe.
To be seen.
But a field goal +3, that game's going to be close.
Yeah.
I think I like the Bengals +3. Patriots, Steelers, too tough of a coin flip.
Steelers.
I think I like the Eagles minus the 3.5. I like them in a money line parlay more.
Rams with the points.
Which we'll talk about. Another sleazy dog. I was going to bring this up during the Titans talk, but I like the Panthers +5.5. I think that's a great spot at home. Talk about another team fighting for their life.
Yep.
And I like the Niners, I think -2.5, or I definitely do because we're going to fade Kyler Murray undefeated. Give us the Niners, but it kind of feels square. Let's get to the 6-leg parlay.
How about a teaser? Packers, Seahawks. I don't know how that loses. Get both under a field goal. They're both going to roll. Easy. Can't lose teaser. Lock. 2 teams. Tango.
Let's get to the
Dance
6-leg.
partners. Find a dance partner. It's all about
I want to see 6 logos on the screen that will not sell, Loop.
Okay. I got you. It's not going to be leg number 1.
It's time for the tradition like none other, the Going for Glory parlay, which we gather here each week to find 6 teams. Last week, Loop, it went 5 for 6.
Yeah, that was on me.
The Pittsburgh Steelers lost.
Hand up. I'm an accountability guy.
That's okay. Yep.
Unlike the guy to my left.
And we appreciate I'm giving you support, and now I'm getting thrown under the bus.
Unlike my guy over here.
Loop.
Hand up.
6 legs.
Yep.
For glory. Any given Sunday. Why not us? You miss 100% of the bets that you do not place. And it's a good day a week to go for glory. Kick us off leg number 1.
Green Bay Packers in Cleveland. Absolutely no chance they lose this game.
Who's playing quarterback for the Browns?
Give me the Packers on the spread, too. This is going to be a beatdown. It's not going to be close. The defense is too tough. The offense is too good.
I see a lot of sharps getting in bed with the Browns.
Yeah, I bet they were getting in bed with the Browns against the Ravens, too. How'd that work out for you? Packers are going to be up 21-3. They're going to win 37-10.
So leg number 1, no sweat. Packers on the money line.
Yep.
Leg number 2, I'll take the stage. Jalen Hurts when he's a favorite at home versus a team with a winning record. He's 19-1 straight up. This man is a winner. The offense is still waiting to explode a little bit, but they're going to do things in which they need to do and able to win a ball game by any means necessary. Give me the Eagles on the money line. They own the Rams.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about this one. But hey, if this one loses next week, I want to see you over here with your hand up.
If the Eagles lose, I'll do this next show.
No, you're not. You don't need to get naked every time because you never actually
I never have to get naked.
No, there's been
because
times.
I've always been that confident. No,
last night you said that if the game was 14-14 at halftime, Dolphins
that's
Bills.
a different scenario. I'm saying when the cameras are on, lights, camera, action, I'm looking at everyone in the back. I'm saying if the Eagles lose this week, next show, I'll be in my underwear.
I don't know if that'll be good for numbers.
But they're not going, but that's the thing that you're not understanding. The Eagles aren't going to lose.
No, I get. I'm seeing every side of this thing. I just risk reward. I'm not really sure what anybody's gaining.
Sound off in the comments. Leg number 3.
Sure. Actually, maybe, yeah. There's something out there for everybody.
Give me leg number 3.
Leg number 3, the Seahawks. We love it. I said I loved them in a teaser. I love them to win the game. I love them to cover the spread. I love Seattle's coach. He's making his way up my rankings. Yeah. He's making my way up in the coaching
and
rankings.
Not a lot of people are talking about him.
I know. That's what I like about it. And his boys play hard.
Yeah.
You can tell. They don't take a play off.
Their defense, if we're doing power rankings thus far, Packers are up there. Texans are up there. Seahawks are up there. Eagles, very, very solid defensive course.
Mike McDonald. We found ourselves a guy.
Chargers defense. I think I just gave the top 5 in the NFL right there. Seahawks, money line. Leg number 3. We're halfway there, ladies and gents. No sights of selling. This is 6 legs plus 1,000. Leg number 4.
This is your
Gold
team.
Rush me. Give me the Niners on the money line. I don't care who's under center. Kyler Murray isn't going up in an in-division game to San Fran and winning. It's public, but the Eagles last week were public, but we're at home. The Niners just have the weapons. They have the better defense. The Panthers almost came back last week.
I like it.
All of a sudden, people are rolling out a red carpet for the fucking Arizona Cardinals. Week 2, week 1 could not have been better. No. They played the Saints and they played the Panthers.
Yep.
Now you got to actually play a team in the NFL.
Yep.
Also, back to leg number 3, Spencer Rattler has never won in the NFL. So until then, we should be fine.
If he bones us, at least we're making history.
Yep. Leg number 4, Niners on the money line. Give us leg number 5, Loops.
Sketchy one, dude.
But I like it.
It's a tough one.
But it's season on the line.
Tough one.
Season on the line. Back against the wall.
One. Broncos plus 3.5. It's a 6-leg parlay, so we're taking the extra juice on the field goal. If the Chargers win by 3.
Get 3.5.
We get out alive. Maybe Dicker comes out, breaks the Broncos' hearts. We don't care because we're getting 3.5.
Look, when you're coming off a game with leverage, really tough. Now it's Bo Nix. Everyone in the world is on the Chargers boat. The defense has to step up for the Broncos.
Yes.
And I think they're going to. And the offense is going to continue. I think we're going to see a big game from Sutton. I think the backfield with Dobbins and Harvey have to get it going. A lot of injuries with the Chargers.
Yep.
No Khalil Mack this week. Obviously, going into this season, the offensive line, they haven't been able to get the run game going too well. They lose Slater. There's some injuries in the water for the Chargers. Broncos coming off demoralization. They know their season's on the line. They know how important this game is. If they do lose, I think it's going to be field goal or under.
Yep.
Which leads us to our 6th and final leg.
All we're asking for is
Just
a seat
like
at the
that.
table.
All we ask for every week is this seat at the table.
Sunday night football.
Last week, if we would have gotten the seat at the table for Sunday night football, it would have come home. Unfortunately, one leg sells. Caleb Johnson
That's all it takes.
watches
That's
one
all it
ball.
takes.
And people jump on it in the end zone, and we lose our parlay. We go 5 for 6. This week, we go 6 for 6, gents. This is why we play the game. This is why we do it. Ship us right back to New York. MetLife, Sunday Night Football. Take us home. Give us the Giants plus a touchdown and a half. Because if the Chiefs do, in fact, win, which even seems a little sketchy, Chiefs don't win games nowadays by more than a touchdown.
Stay in the game. Stay in the fight, G-Man. Just give us a seat at the table, and then all of a sudden you got 7 in the hook for 10-1.
See, this is why it's the best sports betting show here on YouTube, because we're looking at 6 logos here Friday, 251, that are all going to come home Sunday, NFL week number 3. Put it in the pipe, smoke it. We gave our game picks. We gave a 6-leg parlay. Loop even threw in a teaser at that last game. Let's hop, skip, scotch to touchdown scores.
Yes. Yeah. Subscribe to the page, by the way.
So
We're trying to grow the page. It's
please.
working.
Thank you for 25K subs.
Gavin might do the next show nude. I don't know how you feel about that.
Let's get the 30K subs.
Yep.
30K subs. Tell a neighbor, tell the mailman, tell a friend.
To everyone watching.
It is time for our anytime touchdown scores. We have 4 gentlemen to find 6. NFL week number 3. I feel very confident in these
First guy,
4
you
gentlemen.
just can't quit.
Yeah.
You can't quit him.
Yeah.
You love him.
Our first gentleman is playing in his season opener down in Tampa Bay. He is the most due gentleman in the National Football League. When they get in the red zone, they are begging to get him in. He scored a touchdown last week. It gets called back for offensive pass interference. This man has a history of finding the end zone, especially when he's in the comfort of his own home. Give us Mike Evans for an anytime touchdown score. Fuck it. Give him as my $500 touchdown score for NFL week number 3.
That wasn't in the pre-pro, dude.
No. But, dude, he's scoring. We're going against the Jets. The secondary doesn't like covering, gentlemen, especially a Hall of Famer like Mike Evans. He's going to score. Baker Mayfield, there's a little something going on right now. They have buzz. They have juice. They're in the creamsicles. It's now or never, Mike. Do something for us.
I'm worried.
No.
Everybody's favorite touchdown score. I got to see him get in the end zone. I better see it this week.
I promise.
Okay.
I promise. I don't promise.
He's saying the words, and his eyes are telling me that he doesn't.
No, dude. I mean, it's this is a really good opportunity. It's plus money.
I know.
It's right now. It's now or
Plus
never.
chicken. All right.
Now or never for
Another
13.
guy you love, number 2.
Yeah, I do love this one. Am I going? Am I going again?
Yep.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey has played the Arizona Cardinals 4 times when he's in the gold and red.
Yes.
Luke, could you guess how many touchdowns he has in 4 games against the Cardinals?
6.
8.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of touchdowns.
That's
A lot of fucking touchdowns.
A lot of tutties.
Give us Christian McCaffrey for an anytime touchdown up in the Bay Area.
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
Up in Santa Clara.
I got no problem with that.
Yes.
Number 3 you love too.
Number 3. Well, I have to put him on there. If you want to parlay legs number 1, or excuse me, if you want to parlay 2 and 3.
What about 3 and 4?
Or 3 and 4. Or 2, 3 and 4. Or 1, 2, 3 and 4.
Yeah.
This gentleman last year, Loop, had 2 career-setting, career-making, generational games against this team. Like, the 2 biggest games of his career were last year against the same team.
Yes.
Give us Saquon Barkley for an anytime touchdown.
We were boots on ground.
Yeah. I was boots on ground for both games.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, Loop, real quick, I just want to pull up his stat lines from those 2 games. He set the single game record from scrimmage at SoFi.
Yes, that was an electric night.
That was unbelievable. We were on the field before. That was a night I'll remember for the rest of my life. He went for 255 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns with 4 catches, 47 receiving yards. Then in the divisional round against the Rams, he goes for 205, 2 touchdowns, 4 receptions, 27 yards. I mean, unbelievable. I have chills. 2 games against the LA Rams. Look, this team likes to stay on the ground, clearly, in the red zone especially. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, in a big game at home against a massive NFC opponent. Saquon Barkley sign us up for 2-6. God, dude, this is such a great episode.
This is good. And I feel like all 4 of these guys are going to score. Next guy's obviously my guy.
Yeah.
He scores every game. Probably will score twice. Probably will kick off the game with a touchdown. 7-0 Packers.
Yeah.
Show me Josh Jacobs.
It's almost like it's every week that it scares me at this point, because he has set the now franchise record for most consecutive games with a touchdown for probably one of the most historic franchises in all of football, all of sports. I mean, fuck, the Packers won the first 2 Super Bowls ever. And here's a guy who has now set the fucking record for most consecutive games for the team, scoring touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
15.
And he showed up last year.
15 touchdowns in his last 11 games.
He came off the bus and goes, fuck it, we'll do it live.
I'm looking at BetMGM right now, too. First touchdown scored, Josh Jacobs. What do you think the odds are?
Plus 150.
Plus 300.
Yeah, it's the lowest touchdown.
But, and then right above it, it tells you second chance. So if if you bet MGM, first touchdown scorer, he doesn't score first, he scores second, you get your money back only at BetMGM. That's why it's the best book out there.
It's a hell of a segue.
Yeah.
Into John Ewan, our BetMGM insider for all the games, everything we need
Where's
to
the
know
money? Who's betting what?
right now.
Tell us.
Now welcoming in the show, John Ewing, our BetMGM insider. He's going to tell us where the money is, who to bet, who not to bet, who everyone's betting on. What do the books need? Who do the books need this week, NFL week number 3, to get the job done? John, welcome in. How are we feeling?
What's up, buddy? We're going to need the dogs. Not surprising, right? Every week, favorites tend to be the most bet. So a few underdogs cover like the Dolphins did on Thursday Night Football, and the sportsbook will do okay.
Yep. The floor is yours. You can take me to any game. No loop right now, but take us to any game.
Okay, let's just start. We're going to go in order here of just the most bet teams to cover by money. So at the top of the list, the Colts, 2-0 with Danny Dimes. They have 0 punts in their first 2 games of the season. They open 3. They're sitting at -4, and 83% of money is on the Colts to cover. Some of this, obviously, is just how good Indiana Jones has looked in 2 games with the Colts. Some of this is likely betting against the Titans and Cam Ward, who has struggled at the start of his rookie season. He's only completing 50% of his passes.
And his wide receivers aren't helping him out a lot either. But first road game, it's been very nice and sweet, all sunshine and rainbows thus far at home for Indianapolis. But now going on the road, I know I saw that the Titans are 0-9 against the spread in their last 9 home games. Something has to give. Dude, I like the Titans. I like the Titans plus a field goal and a half. Colts are the best team in the world, and you have a winless dog at home.
in division too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
historically a good spot there. Okay.
Yeah.
Next team, the Chiefs. No way they go 0-3, right? At least that's what bettors think. They open -5. They're up to 6.5 point favorites on the road. 72% of money is on Mahomes and co. to cover nearly as touchdown favorites. But one interesting trend, we don't get too many 0-2 teams facing each other in week 3, but since 2004, when that happens, the underdog has covered the spread 67% of the time. Not a huge sample, only 21, but right now bettors are on the Chiefs to cover. The sportsbook probably hoping that the Giants can keep it close.
Yeah, me and Luke talked about this yesterday. When is it going to take? How many games until people will be on the boat of maybe the Chiefs are dead? And I answered that by saying they would have to be 0-17 for me to believe that the Chiefs are going to be going away, and they have to be physically and statistically eliminated from the playoffs for me to believe that. Look, I believe that the Chiefs could 1,000% go 0-3, and things could still be fine. It wouldn't still be the end of the world. As long as you have Andy Reid and number 15, they'll figure things out. You're preaching sweet music to me right now, because I do like the Titans and I do like the Giants plus the points. So far this is fantastic.
Hey, well, I'm a Chiefs fan. As a homer, I'm hoping they turn it around. This is get right spot for them. They're still
I just like the plus points.
To make the playoffs.
Plus the points. This,
plus
6.5.
All right. For me, we'll take a Chiefs win by 3. You get the cover. We're both happy.
Everyone goes home happy.
All right. Next game, Cowboys.
Yes.
Interesting here. They open 1.5. They move to 1. 80% of money is on Dallas to cover here in this spot. Dak getting a chance to face this Bears defense, who made J.J. McCarthy the offensive player of the week in week 1. Jared Goff last week. Now, I asked the trading team if they could price up odds on Dak being the offensive player of the week after they faced the Bears. I didn't give him that idea fast enough for him to get it through regulators and compliance. But if he does win the award, they promised me they'd price it up for next week, and they face the Raiders. So it's Geno. So we might have a fun prop next week for you on if the Bears make it 4 in a row.
I love that. Look, I started the week by thinking I love Dallas, but now I'm starting to somewhat, for some reason, season on the line, back against the wall, and the fact that everyone is diving in on a road favorite such as the Cowboys, coming off 40 points, and I would love to know the statistics of a team who is coming off letting up 50 points in a loss, what they do the following week. I think just at home in Chicago, I wonder when the last time the Cowboys have played at Soldier Field. I feel like this could be a spot where, some fluke shit takes place and the Bears find a win some way, somehow. Maybe you tease the Bears. I know this line has flipped around a little bit. At first, I know the Cowboys were +1. Now they're -1.5. Like you said, it's one of the most bet teams of the week is the Cowboys. I kind of like the Bears here, which is so ugly. Everyone's out on them. They got embarrassed by McCarthy. Then they get embarrassed in Detroit. Now they're back at home week 3. Season's on the line here.
Well, if you don't like the side, maybe the total is more your direction. It opened 48.5. It's up to 50.5. Bears are allowing 39.5 points per game. That's the worst in the NFL. Cowboys are averaging giving up 30.5. That's bottom 5. So this is a total that's going up, and a spot that everyone, I imagine, it is the most bet over. So it is very popular.
I mean, but like the last 2 weeks, everything would only direct you towards the over. Cowboys defense, Bears defense, and then watch. These two teams will come out, and it will be a barn burner.
Get all your memes ready of the security guards like doing the points galore is what bettors are thinking.
So okay, 3 fantastic games so far. Do you have another one on the dock?
Yeah. Let's go Packers here. They are legit. I think we both agree. That defense held the Lions and Commanders under 20 points each. Their offense is averaging nearly 30 points a game. But this line opened Green Bay -8.5. It's dipped half a point. Not really through a key number, so not as significant, as if it dropped below 7. But still, Packers, big number here. Do they win by 10 or more points? And they're actually the most bet team to cover by tickets. Right now, they're the 4th most by money. But sometimes tickets is a good measuring stick of just what the general public is interested in. Sometimes money can be swayed by just a couple big bets. But right now, the Packers are getting the most number of just straight tickets on them.
The tickets worry me more so than the money, I feel like, because that's just every John, Jimmy, and Joe going to the counter being like, the Packers are going to beat the shit out of the Browns, obviously. So that honestly, that worries me about the Pack. But like we said, I mean, it's their first road game, and sometimes when you get out of the comfort of your own home, things get a little more sketchy. It's a brand new environment. We know Cleveland's not an easy place to play. I like the Packers just to win this game, maybe in a parlay as one of your legs. I'm not going to touch a side on this spread.
Okay, let's jump all the way to the end of the week. It's Monday Night Football.
Nice.
Lions, Ravens. This is going to be huge. Must-watch TV. The line open Ravens -5.5. It's come down a point. The Lions +195, most bet underdog to win outright this week, and the total is sitting at 53.5. It's increased by a field goal already. It's the highest total in week 3, and over 90% of money is on points. So this is going to be a really interesting
53.5. That's high.
Another shootout situation. It looks like from the sportsbook perspective, I can already tell you we're going to hope for the under and probably Ravens to win by 3, but not cover.
You can definitely sign me up for Derrick Henry anytime touchdown because he boned all of America last week. We stayed away. You said it was the most bet prop for an anytime touchdown score. He's 1,000% going to score in this game. We both know that after everyone got boned last week. So the sports book will need the Lions to cover, but to lose. That makes sense. I just think that the Lions are going to go back on the road and we're going to see a similar just kind of struggling defensive side of the football for the Lions. And maybe the Ravens is to get the job done at home. But I don't know, because I don't fully trust this Detroit team still. I know they beat up on the Bears at home, but now they're getting back on the road. I still don't necessarily trust without the O coordinator and D coordinator over there for Detroit.
I agree. And then week 1 against the Packers, they looked awful, right? So Ravens are in the same tier as Green Bay, while the Bears are one of the worst teams in the league.
And who wouldn't want to take points with a team who just put up 52? It's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows. Oh, that's another thing. Speaking of the 52, I would love to know in NFL history if there's been a week prior where a team has scored 50 plus, them being underdogs the following week, if that has ever happened.
Okay, I'll after we get off, I'll look it up.
Has there ever been a time where a team has put up 50 plus and then the following week they're underdogs? I feel like that has probably very, very few, if not has never happened.
Let's end it here with just a couple prop bets. A popular over is Kyle Pitts over 37.5 yards. He's averaging 6 catches, 48 yards a game so far. The over has hit in each of the first 2 weeks. Is Kyle Pitts back?
I believe so. I don't like the Falcons in this game, though. In division road game after coming off of Monday Night Football, or Sunday Night Football, excuse me. That they worry me a little bit.
Yeah. Again, this line.
And what's the worst that could happen? Everyone diving in on Kyle Pitts for a week.
His over-under has increased significantly. I believe it was like week 1, it was in the low 20s. Last week, it was high 20s, and now it's sitting at 37.5 yards. So we keep increasing it as he's performed better, but now it's going to be harder for him to get there.
John, I do want to mention one game to you. It's
Okay.
probably one of the games of the day. Sleazy number, in division game, Broncos Chargers. And I know right now it feels like the Chargers are America's team. They take down the Chiefs in front of the whole entire world. Then they come out, go prime time again, and their defense looks like the best. Geno can't do anything. The Chargers, Justin Herbert feels to be the most dialed quarterback in the National Football League right now. Every time he steps back, he's either finding a three-headed monster with Quentin Johnson, Keenan Allen, Ladd McConkey. It feels like this team is rolling on all cylinders, and now they bring in a team who has struggled and has gone under their expectations the first 2 weeks. Frisky game against the Titans, then go on the road, lose in a very demoralizing fashion against the Colts, and it's a 2.5-point spread under a field goal. I feel like the whole world would be taking the Chargers here.
Yeah, this Chargers are actually the 5th most bet team to cover by money, so they were just behind the Packers. But open 2.5, I'm seeing them at 3. It's going to probably float in that range all weekend. You mentioned,
but hey, sometimes the public wins. Like we saw last week with the Eagles, they were the most bet on, side with the Chiefs. And I'm not saying that because you're a Chiefs fan. I'm just saying that because that was what happened. Because right now, Bo Nix, he worries me a little bit. The defense for the Broncos. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor runs all over them. Worries me a little bit. Now they stay on the road, and the way that Justin Herbert and the Chargers look, it's like, I feel like obviously the sharp side is the Broncos, but it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, action's pretty balanced on this game. So, a lot of the other most bet we mentioned, it was lopsided. But this one, we're getting pretty good two-way bets.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, John.
Wait, hold on. One more for you.
Yeah.
Most bet anytime touchdown score, Luke Musgrave, the backup tight end for Green Bay. He's plus 275.
That can't be real.
Tucker Kraft hurt his knee. Although Adam Schefter reported that it was a little scare, he should be good. But Kraft, 8 catches, 140 yards, and 2 touchdowns to start the season. Scored in each game. If for some reason he is not able to go, bettors like the idea of taking another tight end to fill in on that very good Packers offense.
I love it. John, if I gave you a bag of money and you had to take 2 teams this week, who are you riding?
Again, we always talk about these dogs in this situation. Titans at home, bucking that trend. Yep. We've mentioned Titans, I think, every week that we've spoken. So that, and then, you know what? Again, I'm a homer. Chiefs are not going 0-3. They're going to win by more than a touchdown. I got to believe it with my heart. So let's go Chiefs.
All right, John, always an honor and a pleasure and a privilege. We appreciate we appreciate you. I felt like I was wrapping up the show. We appreciate you, and we'll see you. We'll see you for next week's NFL episode.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, buddy.
Well, if you made it this far, we appreciate each and every single one of you on the other side of this screen. Stay tuned Sunday night for our Monday Night Football episode. You're not going to want to miss it. The moon is telling one thing. We have a 50-point team who is now an underdog. One of the biggest games, not only of the week, but of the season. Lions taking a trip to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Don't miss our Sunday night episode going into Monday. We appreciate each and every single one of you on the other side of this screen. I can't say it enough. Comment your favorite play for week 3. Questions, concerns, who you're fading, who you're tailing, your parlays. Drop a like. And if everyone who watched this video dropped a sub, the world would be a better place. We appreciate you. And as always, we'll see you on the other side.